what on earth is a nanometer? Well, a nanometer is 1 billionth the size of a meter. So I'll just put that into perspective. I'm sure everyone is familiar with a millimeter. We're cutting our greens at 3 mil or 4 mil. So 1 millimeter, quite small. 1,000 times smaller than a millimeter is a micrometer. And 1,000 times smaller than a micrometer is a nanometer. So a very, very small particle we're talking about here. And you could think of it, instead of a powder, nano silica would be a very, very fine, almost a dust-like particle. Comparing like a grain of sand to a very fine dust. It's a very small particle size. And because of this very small size, it affects the whole properties of the silica. So because it's so small, we'll just stick these up, and it has a very, very high surface area to volume, which means that there's a lot of surface areas there which can react with other compounds, with other elements and other molecules. So big surface area to volume, which is beneficial. Another thing is that silica itself is quite inert. It doesn't respond to much reactions really, which is valuable for us because it means it can be used to piggyback other elements, other compounds and nutrients into plants without causing any sort of side effects. So it's a very good carrier, basically, for various nutrients. Now, it can be formed. Nanosilica particles are formed using various processes, which I don't know much about, I have to say. But there's a list of things that are used to process the nanosilica. But it's during this process when they're being formed, the nanoparticles can be modified and they can be used then to interact with nutrients and elements. So you can attach various elements to these nanoparticles, and basically you're using them to piggyback or to distribute these and to deliver these other elements in a very efficient manner, in fact. So basically, nanosilica particles are acting as a nutrient carriers to deliver the essential nutrients for plant growth and other functions as well.